very much. Council President, I have one more question, if it's okay. Mr. Diaz, I would like to ask him a question about the Bloomfield project. If you could just talk a little bit, just summarize what's going on. I did talk to the redeveloper, and I understand, I'm sorry, the director of redevelopment in Bloomfield, and it's my understanding that that project is not, it's not similar to this project in terms of, it's not a redevelopment project per se, that the only, I guess, dealings with the municipality was for a zoning change, perhaps. Can you just talk a little bit more about what that project is about in Bloomfield?
Councilman, it's actually a little bit more complicated than that, but let me first start by saying for those members of the public that are still here, my phone number is 201-567-2711. If you call, I would be delighted to take you on a tour of the current construction progress at the Bloomfield project. I can show you the $20 million that have been spent in construction since December and the $4 million a month that we are currently spending on target to deliver our first units 12 months from today. So for all those of you who have said they've been by the project, open your eyes when you go by it because it's currently under construction. That transaction, Councilman, is not a redevelopment zone in Bloomfield. We're actually very complicated. We're in a split township. A portion of our property resides in East Orange. The larger portion of our property resides in Bloomfield. The East Orange portion was a designated area in need of redevelopment, much the same as your downtown. And in that zone, we received substantial incentives in terms of a pilot and long-term tax abatement from East Orange. And in Bloomfield, we received since it was not an area in need of redevelopment, they could not grant a long-term tax abatement. They granted under the state statutes what's called a 5-year phase-in, where they froze our taxes at the current industrial tax rate as of today for 5 full years from the issuance of our certificate of occupancy. That means the taxes go nowhere. We pay $18,000 a year in taxes to Bloomfield on a $350,000 project.